you guys are in need of coins for any reason, make sure to check out cheapmaddencoins.com. Use code Mike at checkout for 10% off.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is not like a normal video. It's not a Madden video. It's an NFL prediction video. Now, I know this is a cliche. Literally, everybody does this video. And I wasn't going to do one, honestly, because so many people do it, but I want to. I want to really bad because if I'm right for some reason, how cool it'd be to like look back and see that I got everything 100% right. Probably won't happen. Let's be real. I'm not the greatest mind of sports, but I want to test and check it out. Also, for the Christmas giveaway, I have selected a winner. The winner is the Carter06. I will leave the comment on the screen. Carter, if you can reply to the pinned comment on this video with an email account that I can talk to you through, let me know, because I can't really send you a message and you didn't leave your Twitter, so I really don't have any way of reaching you. So reply to this with an email that I can talk to you through. Also, one more housekeeping thing before we get into the main parts of the video. Guys, I have a Fortnite channel. It's called For Mike. I have been streaming every single day, sometimes multiple times a day on Twitch. That link will be in the description. If you want to watch my Fortnite videos, that link will be in the description as well. There should be a video coming up. I don't know. If it's today, that'd be awesome. But realistically, it's probably not going to be today. I haven't slept in a while and I'm super tired. Probably not going to edit the video. I'm probably just going to do this and then hit the hay. But yeah, so I just housekeeping stuff before we get into the main parts of the video. Okay, so now we are going to predict the 2019 NFL playoffs. So I'm going to start out with the AFC in what I believe to be the coolest and most interesting matchup of the entire playoffs. Even in the Super Bowl, in the conference championships, whatever it may be, I think this game is going to determine a lot. And that is the Baltimore Ravens versus the Los Angeles Chargers. The game is being held in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken, and the Ravens have been playing absolutely incredible as of late. It's tough. It's tough to go against that defense, I'm not going to lie, but if anybody could do it, it's the veteran in Phillip Rivers. Now, who do I think is going to win? I'm going to go with the Chargers. I want to say the Ravens, man. If the Ravens can come out and win this game and beat a team like the Chargers, I think that they are for real. I think that they could possibly beat a New England team. I think they could beat a Chiefs team, but for some reason, I feel like the Chargers are just meant to win this game. They've won so many good games on the road so far this year that I feel like the Ravens, they're just going to do it again. However, I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. I think the Ravens are a massive sleeper team in the AFC, but my pick is the Chargers. And as for the Texans and Colts, I really, I personally think they're both very similar teams. I'm just gonna go with the Colts. I want to go with the Texans. I really do, but for some reason, I feel like the Colts defense has been rolling as of late. Andrew Luck back in the playoffs. I feel like he's gonna make some magic happen, and I'm gonna go with the Colts. It's the away team. They're playing in Houston. It's a tough pick, but the offensive line, it has held up in the second half of the year pretty well. So again, I'm going Colts. Now, looking at the Nfc Wild Cards, again, these are pretty interesting, pretty good, but not as good as, honestly, not as good as the AFC Wild Cards, in my personal opinion. You have the Seahawks versus the Dallas Cowboys. This game is being held in Dallas. It's not in Seattle. Seattle has such an advantage in their home field. Unfortunately, they're not able to have that. Well, fortunately for Cowboys fans, they're not able to have that. So in this game, I'm actually, this is crazy, I know. I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to win this one. Their defensive line is something fierce. Their defense is extremely good. I think they're playing at home. That way Seattle doesn't have all the momentum going their way. I'm going to go with Dallas on this one. Now we have our last wild card matchup. We have the Bears versus the Eagles. Now the Bears, in my opinion, they're not really a dark horse. Let's be honest. We all know how good they are, but they're a team that's not like the 1 or 2 seed that I actually think could do some damage. I think the Bears win this game for sure. Nick Foles is a god. Let's be real. Nick Foles does things that no other quarterback on this earth can do. I don't know how he wins the games that he does. I don't know how he performs in December the way that he does in January and February for that matter. The dude's a beast. He's an absolute beast, but it's the Bears, man. Khalil Mack. That's all I gotta say. Khalil Mack. That dude's going to be crazy on the defensive line. I'd expect a big game out of him. I got to go with the Bears. It's in Chicago. I got to go with the Bears. So then we take a look at the AFC. The Kansas City Chiefs are the #1 seed. That means that they are going to go up against the highest seed possible. Give them the easiest matchup. And I said, I think the Colts are going to win. So they're going to play the Colts. And I don't think, I don't think this is even going to be close. I don't even think it's going to be close. I think the Chiefs are going to absolutely destroy the Colts. I'm not even going to spend time on that one. Also, I just want to say, I haven't slept in 24 hours, maybe a little bit more. So if I'm messing up any of these, boy, will it be embarrassing. And I'm sorry, that's my excuse. And then for the next matchup, we are going to have the Patriots versus the Chargers. These are two teams that I want to call them fool's gold. I do. I feel like that's kind of an insult, but it's not at the same time. I know that they're good, but they're not as good as their record or their seed is, in my opinion. That being said, this is being played in New England. Tom Brady's playing at home in the playoffs. We've seen this story happen before. I'm going Patriots. I feel like the Patriots are going to win this game. It's probably going to be close, probably very high scoring, but at the end of the day, in the playoffs, I trust Tom Brady more than I trust Phillip Rivers. Both of them have depleting arms. Phillip Rivers not so much as Tom Brady, but I trust Tom Brady to make the right reads. As for the NFC, oh boy, this is where it gets tough. So the first matchup we're gonna have is the Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints, and I feel like the Saints it's gonna be close. I feel like the Cowboys are gonna give them a run for their money. I truly do, but it's the Saints, it's Drew Brees, it's New Orleans. I'm going to go with New Orleans, man. They're probably the best team, maybe second best team in the NFL besides the Chiefs. I'm not exactly sure, but I gotta go with New Orleans on this one. I think it's a pretty easy decision. I think it's pretty obvious that they make it this far in the playoffs. And then our next team is it's a fan favorite, and by fan favorite I mean me. It's my favorite. I am a Rams fan, and we're gonna have to play the Bears. Now this time it's in LA, and it's the second time we're playing them. So we kind of know maybe a little bit what to game plan for. It's not like we didn't know Khalil Mack existed, but we have a better idea of what to do to combat that. Now, my God, am I nervous. Do fly, Eagles, fly. I wish the Eagles would win that game, but there's just absolutely no way. The Bears are going to play the Rams, and if Todd Gurley is healthy, if everybody is healthy, which is what everyone is saying it is. Everyone's saying the offensive line is healthy, the safety, Lamarcus Joyner is healthy, Todd Gurley is healthy. I think the Rams should be able to win no problem, but I don't know. I'm going to go with my gut. I don't think the Rams lose to the Bears twice, especially now in LA, as opposed to the last game that was in Chicago. I'm going with the Rams. I'm going to do it. It's probably the easy, the 2 seed versus the 3 seed. But again, I'm going to go with the Rams. But I could definitely see the Bears winning this game. The Bears are an insane team. They're coached by who I believe to be the coach of the year, Matt Nagy. The dude has done an absolutely incredible job with that team so far. So I'm going to go with the Rams, but it's going to be a close one. Extremely close. Okay, so I know this has been, super interesting, right? We got the 1 and the 2 seed in the AFC, and we got the 1 and the 2 seed in the NFC. Yeah, no upsets there. So again, looking at the playoffs, you get the Chiefs versus the Patriots on the AFC side. This one is, I feel like, it's a lot easier than you think. Patrick Mahomes, probably one of the best, if not the most, I rephrase that. One of the most talented, if not the most talented quarterback in the NFL in terms of all-around skill versus Tom Brady and that New England Patriots team. Guys, I got to go with Kansas City on this one. I think Kansas City is going to go into New England and they're going to win this game, and they're going to officially dethrone the Patriots from the top of the AFC. The Patriots have been dominating the AFC for so many years, like 10 years now, maybe even 15. They've been incredible, but Pat Mahomes has assembled an offense that I think can do it. The one thing that they need to do is just play just a little defense. If they can hold the Patriots to under 30 points, I think it's an obvious win. I think it's an obvious win. I'm going to go with the Chiefs on this one. I think they make it all the way to the Super Bowl. Now, as for the NFC, this is where this is where it gets tough, man. This is where it gets tough. You got the Saints versus the Rams, the 1 and the 2 seed. You got Drew Brees, a veteran, a Hall of Famer, an MVP, a Super Bowl champion, versus Jared Goff, who at this point would have played 2 career playoff games. That's tough, man. You got one guy who's got so much experience, knows exactly what to do at every single moment, versus another guy who's been known to choke a little bit in those types of moments. Now, I think a lot of this game is going to be built on momentum. Do the Rams come out and dominate Chicago? If they can come out, dominate Chicago, get that confidence level up, I think they have a legitimate chance at beating the Saints. However, this is in New Orleans. This is Drew Brees. This is Alvin Kamara. This is Michael Thomas. These are dudes that are absolutely incredible at the game of football. I got to go with the Saints, man. I got to go with the Saints. I want to go with the Rams so bad. I really do. I really, really do. But that defense just cannot hold the Saints back. The defense is absolutely struggling. You have the best defensive player in the league, Aaron Donald, if not the best player in the league in Aaron Donald. But that's about it. Marcus Peters, he's been terrible this year. Aqib Talib, he's been terrible this year. LaMarcus Joyner has been good, but not that Pro Bowl level. It's tough, man. I don't think the defense can handle it. I don't think that they can do it. Unless the offense puts up 50 points, I don't see them doing it. I don't see it happening. I got the Saints going back to the Super Bowl. Okay, so here we go. We have the Super Bowl matchup of, all right, okay. Don't roast me in the comment section. It's a 1 seed versus a 1 seed, all right? I know, super original, super, crazy. There's no way you would have seen this coming. Imagine if I put that in the title, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, we have the Chiefs versus the Saints. This is gonna be, if this is what the Super Bowl ends up being, the Chiefs versus the Saints, that would be an unbelievable matchup. You have a generational talent in Drew Brees, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, going up against a young guy like Patrick Mahomes, who has the potential and the skills, if he can harness them correctly, to be on that level, to be one of the greatest of all times. He has that talent. I'm not kidding. He has that type of talent. He just has to harness it. He has to continue to play well and play consistently. The Chiefs, I think if there's any team that could tank down the Saints, I think the Chiefs could do it. You got the bright lights. Man, oh man, it's a tough decision. It's definitely a tough decision. And you know what? I've gone safe every single pick in this video. And for the final pick, I'm not going safe. We're going AFC. I think the Kansas City Chiefs defeat Drew Brees in the playoffs, more particularly in the Super Bowl, and they win it all. I think Pat Mahomes wins the MVP, and I think people start to realize that he is the best quarterback in the league right now. I'm going to end the video with that. That's my ending statement. I'm going to get roasted in the comment section, okay? I got to cover my eyes. I'm going to get roasted. I'm going to get roasted in the comment section. But either way, let me know your guys' predictions down in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you guys on my next upload. Peace!